Patrick, Kimberly, and Laverne. Ready for action. Playing against the Rambert family. Father Tom, Jim, Jack, Steve, and Mike. On your marks. Let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Ray Cohn.
Thank you so very much. Boy, this crowd is even better than the one we had yesterday. It's hard to believe that we can improve, but they're great. We thank you for joining us at home. We've got two very interesting families, our returning champions, the lovely Priestley family. Say hello to them. Hi, Gwendolyn. Woo. Nice to see you. Nice to have you back on the show. You had a great, spectacular win yesterday at the end. You just came through with the last question. $10,456 you have so far. Tell everybody who's with you to help you win again today.
I have my sister Glenda.
Hi, Glenda.
My sister-in-law Kimberly.
Welcome back.
My cousin Patrick.
How you doing, Patrick?
And my cousin Laverne.
Hi, Laverne. It's nice to see you again. The Priestley family? I think we should meet another so-called Priestley family. Say hello to the Rambert family, if you would, please. How are you doing?
Very good.
Now, looking at the way you're dressed, your name is Bro Tom? No, it's Father Tom.
Father Tom, that's right.
And you're a priest.
That's correct.
And what kind of order are you with?
Society of Jesus, Jesuits.
Oh, that's a great one. And how long have you been a priest?
19 years.
Well, congratulations. You see, glad to have you on the show. You've got a great family. Interesting story. I think nearly 5 years ago, we did a contestant search in Chicago, and your family was such a strong family. The show had been off the air for a few years, and when it came back, you were one of the first families that we wanted to bring back from the Chicago area. So you're representing the Midwest. You ready?
Right.
Okay. Who'd you bring with you, Father Tom?
Well, I brought all my brothers. My brother Jim.
My brother Jim.
My brother Jack.
Brother
Hi,
Jack.
Ray. My brother Mike. Hi, Ray.
Hi, Mike.
And my brother Steve.
All right, you've got brothers and fathers here.
Right.
So they're your brothers and you're their father.
Right.
I wish you well. I think we've got two wonderful families. I say, let's play the feud. Gwendolyn. Father Tom. Okay, all right. Now, this is very interesting because if you win, Gwendolyn, you're going to have to feel guilty that you beat a priest. But you want the money. And this is an interesting question anyway, particularly coming from a priest. But keep in mind, we asked 100 people this question. The first team to $300 will win the game, get a chance to play fast money for the $10,000. We asked 100 people. We've got the top 6 answers on the board. Try to find the most popular answer. Name something that your spouse does in his or her sleep that causes you to consider getting twin beds. Gwendolyn?
Snore.
Yeah, could happen. Perhaps they snore. It's number 1. All right, Father. Think of a steal over there, Tom. Glenda, thank you for screaming out there. Just chill out. Glenda, we established that you had been married.
Yes.
One time?
Yes.
How long ago has that marriage been over?
About 2 years.
All right. Now, it probably has nothing to do with sleeping habits at night. No? We're getting sensitive?
No.
Okay, maybe you can bring something to bear on this question. Name something that your spouse does in his or her sleep that causes you to consider getting twin beds.
Talks.
Talks in his sleep. Did your hubby do that?
Yeah.
He did talk in his
Got
sleep?
himself in big trouble.
And that's one of the reasons you're not married today. Talks in his sleep, Glenda says. It's bad time if you do that. Show me talk in your sleep.
Oh.
Only one strike. Kimberly, you are married.
Yes.
And we know that your husband spends a lot of dough on rings and stuff like that. So it really wouldn't matter what he did. You're going to let him sleep in the same bed because he's buying you diamonds like that. Name something that your spouse does in his or her sleep that causes you to consider twin beds.
Kicks.
I don't know. If it would make me consider twin beds, I might consider calling the police if my spouse is kicking me. Does your husband kick? I mean, he just gets jerking and kicking in his sleep?
Well, I'll keep silent on that question.
All right, we'll see if it made the survey. Show me kick. All right, okay. Patrick, now, if you don't give me an answer, they're going for a steal, and there are 5 answers sitting right there, second most popular.
Hog is bed.
Huh?
Hogs the bed.
Hogs the bed. I do have to admit that I do that. But I have never kicked my wife. And Patrick, are you married?
No.
How do you know that, Patrick? You sleep with another Marine? No, never mind. Joke, it's a joke.
Not at all.
Hey,
Not at all.
unless you've been in the battlefield, you shouldn't be booing. Okay, Patrick. Show us Hogs the bed. There you go. All right. Well, what is it they call Marines? What they call them? Grunts? No.
Yes.
Okay, which was like it's a hog, right? Isn't
Yes.
it? Same thing. That's how you got it. Laverne? You were the one yesterday that came with that spectacular finish, out of the blue.
Right.
It was unbelievable. I asked you 5 questions. You had brilliant answer, stupid answer, brilliant answer, stupid answer. And then, when it really counted, brilliant answer. So right now, your family needs you. Name something your spouse does in his or her sleep will make you consider twin beds.
Takes the covers.
Pulls the covers up. Let me see the covers. Number 2. How about it, Gwendolyn? Got number 3?
Now, could you repeat it?
I sure could. Something that your spouse does in his or her sleep that causes you to consider getting twin beds.
Nightmares.
Have nightmares? To stay alive, let me wake up crying and everything like that. Does your husband get scared and you have to...
I'm not married.
Okay, you're just taking a stab at it. To stay alive, show me nightmares. I did not think it would be there, but what do I know? Ramberts, can you steal? Name something that your spouse does in his or her sleep that causes you to consider getting twin beds. Steve?
Steal the pillows.
Does that happen? It seems like a real problem in your family.
Yes.
Okay. Mike?
Tossing.
Tossing?
Tossing and
Tossing?
turning. Push them out of bed.
Jim, have you ever been married to Kimberly? Have you ever kicked her out of the bed?
Not recently.
Okay, all right. Father Tom, there are 3 answers on the board.
Tossing.
You can take any of theirs or go out on your own.
Tossing and turning. Has cold feet. I'm going to go with that.
You go out on your own.
On my own. Has cold feet.
It goes against the brother's feet. No.
Think about it.
The father says... Huh? You're going against guys who are married.
That's
Father
true.
Tom.
I
have
sleep
you ever,
alone.
And you have felt cold feet in that bed with you?
My own.
Your own, okay? And so it's hard to separate yourself.
Right.
Okay, Father Tom, he may know something we don't. He is connected, folks. Show us, for that bank, cold feet. All right. The bank goes to the Priestley. I just feel so strange saying the Priestley beat the priest. Something is not... But we'll see if some of your brother's answers were there. But this is an interesting thing, because I always wondered why Rob and Laura Petrie had twin beds. And maybe we can figure it out with one of these answers. Number 3. Tosses and... Who said that? All right. Number 5. Line. Well, sometimes I like that if it's done particularly like on... Oh, I never... number 6. Up during them... Well, there you go. We're coming right back. The feud's begun. Don't go away because there's a lot more fun right after this. Priestley family has $77. The Ramberts have 0. Let's go. It's time for another face-up. Jim right there. Lovely Glenda. Top 5 answers on the board. We asked 100 people. Name something that happens to you when you haven't eaten in a while. We go to Glenda.
Your stomach growls.
Show me your stomach growls. It's number 1. Think of it, steal. If you get the chance to steal, let's do it this time. Kimberly, something that happens to you when you haven't eaten in a while.
You feel faint.
Sometimes, yeah, you kind of faint. 28 people said it. Patrick, my man, give me an answer.
Get irritable.
You can do that. Yeah. Yeah, really. Irritable. Only strike 1. Laverne, again, time for a great answer. Something that happens to you when you haven't eaten in a while.
You get a headache?
Mm-hmm. See, that was one of the reasons why, with my spouse, I get a twin bed, because she got headaches. So, okay. Show me headache. There it is, Laverne. Gwendolyn? Family's doing real good. You only got one strike and two answers right there.
Yeah. Something.
Something that happens to you when you haven't eaten for a while.
You lose your appetite.
Lose your appetite. Glenda. You know the question.
Yes.
Need an answer.
You may lose a couple pounds.
You may lose weight. One answer, you got the base.
Can you repeat the question?
Name something that happens to you when you haven't eaten for a while. Come on. Two strikes and one answer on the board.
Nervousness sets in.
You get nervous. If it's there, the bank is yours. Let me see nervous. Woo! Third strike was a good answer. Rambert. Name something that happens to you when you haven't eaten in a while, Steve.
Something that happens to me is as I get tired.
Tired, Mike?
Hungry.
Hungry, Jack?
Pass out.
Passed out?
Tired.
Tired?
Tired.
Father Tom, you can go out.
Tired.
They're saying a couple things. They're saying tired.
Well, tired is kind of like feeling weak and faint.
So you're going to
I would say get hungry.
you get hungry. If number 4 is get hungry, and no one said that, did they?
No.
Someone did say it. Yeah, all right. If get hungry is there, you got the bank.
Let's go.
Show us getting hungry. Yeah, there you go. Rambert takes it back. We have a real feud. We're coming back. We're going to have a lot of fun, so don't go away. At the Rambert's, $88. The Priestley, $77. And we go. With another third shot. The dollar value is doubled. We've got the top 5 answers on that board. Name something a woman has on her body that she can change the color of. Jack?
Her scarf.
Her scarf? Jack says her scarf. Hello. Any answer will take control, Kimberly. Name something a woman has on her body that she can change the color of.
Her hair.
How about hair? It's number 1. Jack, think of it to you. All right, time for the Marines.
Fingernail.
Yeah, lovely. I love the big, long, lovely fingernails. Perhaps fingernails. Number 2. Led by 17 people.
How about her lipstick?
Yeah, they can change it. I like red, a little yellow. I love lipstick. Oh, all right. 4 people said it. Gwendolyn, there's one answer there, and you got a clean sweep on this question.
How about her eyes?
You change the color of her eyes with contact lenses. If it's there, the bank is yours. Let me see eyes. $269 for the Priestleys, the Rambert's 88. We go with one more race. Let us go. Come on, Mike. The dollar value is tripled. We have the top 4 answers on the board. I love this question. Name something that will always be associated with Popeye. Patrick? Spinach. He says, show us spinach. It is the number. You guys think of a steal, you need it to stay alive. Priestley's, I am just definite. If you take this question, you'll win the game, and if they get the chance to steal and do it, they'll win.
Olive oil.
Olive oil. I never understood that. That was his woman. You're out at sea for 6 months, just him and Brutus. They're sailors. Popeye comes in and immediately starts chasing one of the ugliest women ever created. No kidding. I don't understand it, but he did. Olive oil. He loved it. He loved it. 11 people said it. Gwendolyn?
His pipe.
The things that you never think of. I didn't even think of it till you recalled it to my memory. His pipe. You're playing sharp, people. Very sharp and cute. You don't have a strike. And if you give me that answer, it's a clean sweep, and you're the champions. We're going to play fast money one more time.
What about sweet pea?
If it's there, you are the champions. Show me sweet pea. You know what, guys? You got a great family.
Okay, thank you.
Lucky we ever had you on our show.
Yeah.
Sorry it took so long to get
right,
you.
no problem.
God bless you. We got some nice parting gifts for you.
Yeah, we wanted to thank Gabrielle, but we didn't give it a chance on the air, but
Thank
that
you
was
very
good.
much. God bless you. I need 2 players for $5,000. Who's playing first? Off stage. You going off, Linda?
I guess.
Gwendolyn playing fast money with me right after these messages, so don't go away. Nervous. I'm going to ask you 5 questions. You try to give me the most popular answers that you can think of. If you and your partner pile up 200 or more points, you're going to take home the $10,000. Are you ready? You are ready. You have 15 seconds in which to do so. 15 seconds on the clock, please. The time will begin after I finish reading the first question. Name a magazine that many men get subscriptions to as gifts.
Sports Illustrated.
A specific food and a submarine sandwich.
Cheese.
A slang word for money.
Dough.
One word that means clever.
Smart.
Something you tie into a bow.
Ribbon.
Turn right around here. Let me see how you did. You're bouncing. I can feel you shaking like it's going to be another earthquake we're having here.
Watch it.
Name a magazine that men get subscriptions to as gifts. You said Sports Illustrated. Our survey said 44. Now, you have a man?
I used to.
And you're laughing like you lost him because you didn't buy him a Sports Illustrated? Or was it because he had a subscription to maybe Playboy? What was the problem? You just broke up?
Yes.
All right, we won't talk about it. It seems painful. I asked you a specific food in a submarine sandwich. You said cheese. Our survey said 19. A slang word for money. You said dough. You think that's a bad answer? What are you laughing for? Our survey said 47. Pretty good so far. I asked you one word that means clever, and you said smart. Our survey said 47. You know, I'm going to say something here. What if you get all 200 points by yourself?
I take all the dough.
You really do call it dough, do you not? Okay, here's what we're going to do. I've got one more question. I'm going to ask it. If it brings enough points, 43 points, and there are 200 points, we're going to dance up and down because you've got $10,000, but we're going to leave your sister off stage. And then we're going to reset that clock and bring her back out and make her think she needs to get 180 points.
Okay.
Okay?
That's a deal.
That's only if you have it all by yourself, and I hope you do, because that will be fun. I asked you, something you tie into a bow. You said a ribbon. Now, please, if we go over the limit, don't bring her out. Did she do it by herself? Our survey said... All right. All right. Here we go. Now, go back over there. Now, everybody settle down. All right. Just bring her this way. Don't let her look at the clock. Here she comes. All right. Very important. Here she comes. Please don't look up. Look straight at me. It's not looking good, Glenda. Thank you. Right here, look straight ahead. You know how this works. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions. I want you to try to give me the most popular answers. I don't want you to be nervous.
Okay.
There's a lot of number 1 answers there. Your partner only came up with 18 points. You need 182 points for the $10,000.
Okay.
You can do this. If you hear this sound, it means you've duplicated one of your partner's answers, and I'll say try again, you give me another answer. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Good luck. We revealed your partner's answers there. All right. There were 3 stooges. Name Curly's wife. Quickly. Quickly.
know.
What was the name of Little Orphan Annie's dog?
I don't know.
Quickly, give me a number between 3 and 5.
4.
Name something you do when you're angry.
Cry.
Name a handsome game show host.
You.
Okay, turn around. Let's flex your partner down. We're coming right back, so don't go away. First Priestley gave all #1 answers that you saw today. $21,019. I'm Ray Combs for Family Feud. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Who are you?
Everyone needs a family.
Okay, you're part of the family
I
today.
just love them. Some of our departing contestants will receive White Rain Moose. Gives you all the high style of the high price brands without the high price. White Rain Moose. The classic romantic fragrance of Wind Song by Prince Machiavelli. Your Wind Song stays on his mind. Durkee Red Hot Sauce. There's the reason why Red Hot is the #1 selling brand of hot sauce, because it adds tang and flavor, not just heat. Sylvania soft white light bulbs last 5% longer than ordinary bulbs. Sylvania, where the best comes to light. Get extra medicine for your arthritis pain, for penetrating relief in a therapeutic massaging cream. Try new mentholatum, deep heating, extra strength arthritis formula. Use as directed. Odor Eaters for women. The revolutionary insole that cushions feet without crowding toes, while it keeps shoes fresh and odor-free. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mark Goodson television production.